everybody. Oh my gosh, y'all. Sorry I had to mute my TV. It has been so long since I've been on the scene, and I want to apologize so much for that. Before we really get into the video, let me tell you guys what I have so I can get started before these get soggy. I made some flaming hot Dorito nachos. You guys know my obsession with these doggone chips. So, of course, on numerous occasions, I have made nachos out of these and they're delicious. But they get soggy extremely quick. I have beef, pinto beans, queso, pico, lettuce, sour cream, a little pepper up here on top. You guys just saw me squeeze some lime, some salsa, and I'm also going to put some Taco Bell hot sauce. Now, let me tell y'all about my obsession with Taco Bell hot sauce. If I haven't told y'all before, this stuff is so good to me. Like, this is one of the things that I have to have in my house. And clearly, I need to get some more. So, let's go ahead and start eating. Before that, there are some shout outs I actually have to give. Originally I was going to do two separate videos with shout outs in the beginning of both because it's been so long and you guys have been so patient with me, and thank you so much for that. I have 3 shout outs that I'm actually going to do. The first one is to my homegirl Alicia. Thank you so much, girl. She was actually one of the people who kind of nudged me into actually creating a channel and doing videos. She helped me out tremendously, so thank you, girl. She does actually have a channel called ItsAliciaYall, and I will link that in the description. So go check her out. Let her know Tonya sent you. Second is JD and Mary from Salem, Illinois. Now these two, I think I've done a shout out before, but I didn't do it properly. I didn't do it in the beginning of the video. So I apologize to you guys for that. So shout out to you, JD and Mary. And the third shout out is actually to Amy Cox. I do believe I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. But hey, girl, you asked for a shout out like a while ago, but your girl ain't been here. So shout out to you. Now, we can get into this. So, I told you guys what I had. And what I typically do with my nachos is I'll have my chips. First off, don't mind my baking sheet. Don't mind it. But, I like to put my chips, then I put a layer of cheese and put it in the oven. To me, that helps create more of a base so stuff doesn't fall all through. And it gives the chips a little more chip life. Not much because these kind of suck for that, but it is what it is. These are giving me like real Nacho Supreme from Taco Bell vibes. I think it's because of the beans. Chips, cheese, meat beans, queso. I used the Tostitos, yellow, orange, whatever, queso. Shredded cheese on top. Put it back in the oven. Let the cheese melt. Take everything out, put the toppings on. Here you go. The only thing I don't have though, and I'm kind of mad that I started my video and I didn't get it, was I normally have like a bag of chips on standby. Just in case like I got too much toppings and stuff going on, which it looks like I do. I can be scooping as I'm going. Or if the chips get too soggy and I need that crunch. But it is what it is. So let me catch y'all up. Because it's been about a month, right? First, like I said, I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. Being there. I appreciate it so much. I'm okay. I'm here. I gave you guys a commitment and I didn't follow through on it, so that's my bad. But let me tell you a little bit about why. Side note. What do y'all think about my hair? I got my hair done. It's probably been about two weeks now, maybe. Homegirl did it. She did her thing. I told her, after she was finished, I told her she had me out here feeling like a whole lioness. Because I feel really regal right now with this hair, okay? Anyway, something else. Y'all notice I don't have no makeup on. I'm coming to you guys real live right now. This is unfiltered, uncut, real Tonya right now. So, since we talking about being real, and we're going to keep it all the way 100, depending on where you come from, where you live. Let's talk about where I've been, right? Couple things been going on. I'm actually still kind of getting over an infection. But I'm okay. Got my medicine. I'm good. Second thing, which is kind of a touchy subject, but it's real talk. It's real life. If there's anybody that knows me personally, that watches my videos and may or may not know this, now you know. I suffer from anxiety and depression. The depression came about how long has it been now? 5, almost 6 years ago. When somebody I cared about deeply passed away. I'm not going to get into it right now. I'm not trying to be sitting here boo-hooing over some nachos, okay? We'll talk about it later. When we get to know each other a little more, we'll get into it. But somebody, a loved one, passed away. And it's still something that I kind of struggle with on a daily basis because that's life. That's what happens, right? Got my napkins though. So, like I said, it is something I struggle with. Y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all this. I didn't realize I always do that with nachos. I start out with a little thing of chips and I'm like, bet, perfect. By the time I finish, I got a whole freaking platter full of stuff. Don't mind me. I think it's more toppings than anything else though. And I ain't got no chips, so I can't even scoop nothing up. So, I kind of been feeling a little down lately. Not really in the mood to record. Not really in the mood to do much. But I actually got an email from YouTube today for this account. And, you know, it shows you like your view time and your increase in subscribers and stuff like that. And I got to thinking, I'm like, yo, like how long has it been since I recorded something, right? So I went to this channel, checked on my last video, and I'm like, it's been almost a month. let me do something. So here I am. Also part of the reason why I didn't really put on makeup. I didn't really do anything with my hair. I normally keep it in a little bun. Took the bun down, put my hair in the back. But there are times and days where I just don't have the motivation. And for the people out there that understand depression, you don't have to suffer from it to understand it. For the people out there that understand it, you understand what I mean. So there may be times when you guys don't hear from me. I'm sorry about that. It's something I'm working towards, it's something I'm working on within myself. I actually, and that's more news too, changing the subject real quick. I actually got into an argument. Well, not an argument, I got upset at my boyfriend this past weekend. And I don't think he knows this. But he doesn't watch these kind of videos, so he'll probably won't know. But we were playing, you know, like roughhousing, playing, whatever. And he did something. Something triggered me. I think he was messing with my foot or something. And something happened. Something triggered me. And I just got extremely upset at him. I just got mad. I just got really mad and I shut down and I stopped talking. I wasn't looking at him. He took me home. I didn't say nothing in the car. Then when I got home, I lost it. Started boo-hooing all over the place. Not because of my feelings, whether they were valid or not, but simply because of the way I handled the situation. Like, I was really upset at myself for the way that I handled it. I'm grown. I'm 30 years old. I know how words work, and I didn't use them. Being upset, being angry, being sad, like, that'll do that to you. Sorry if I keep looking over here. It's because I have my TV on, but I have it on mute. And I actually have Steph and Tasha's video on. But it's Steph when she was doing the nachos with the Flamin' Hot. It's on mute, but it's on. I like watching what I'm getting ready to eat because it helps me get my appetite for whatever it is I'm getting ready to eat. Especially if I'm doing a video. But we talked about it, getting back into the story. We talked about it, hashed it out, kind of let some stuff go, and we're good. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of, and he wasn't either, of how I handled the situation. Like, there's nothing wrong with being sad or angry or whatever, but you gotta let, for all y'all out there, you gotta let your partner know. You gotta let whoever you're dating, man, woman, whatever, you gotta let your person know. There we go. Because they can't help it if they don't know, right? So, we're okay. On that note, I have a little boo thing now. I have a boyfriend. I have been single since the beginning of the year. I think it was like January. And I have been single since then. I dated my ex for probably about, I say 4 years. Technically, we broke up for a year, but I don't count that. So we dated for about 4 years. And I was single until about a month ago. I'm not gonna say his name right now, because I know he's not about that life. Like, he don't watch mukbangs. He don't watch mukbangs. He watch ASMR videos, but he don't watch mukbangs, which is fine. I get it. I'm recording a video of me eating. I get it 100%. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but yeah, I got more toppings than anything else, y'all. So don't be too upset. Don't be too upset, because there's going to be some food left on here. But I'm trying to eat all the chips. So, what's funny is, and again, not going to get into it, because I don't want to tell our business, because I know he ain't going to like that. But we dated before, a long time ago. Like, I've known this dude. I'm 30. He's 33. I met him when I was 19. And I didn't realize I had known this dude that long until we were talking about it later. But, yeah, we met when I was 19. And we dated for about a year then. And it didn't work. You know, life happens. We've kind of kept in touch since then. Again, some other things kind of went down. Not going to get into it. But we recently reconnected. Started hanging out with him a little more. Kind of realized, like, okay, let's see what happens here. You know what I mean? So, that's what we doing. We seeing what happens. I will say this, though. Being 30, it does kind of open your mind up to no BS. And I say that, like, when we first started talking again, we had, like, real conversations. Not no, oh, my favorite color is blue, what's yours? Like, we already did that, right? I'm talking real conversations about expectations. What do we want? What are we searching for? We talked about grown-up stuff, credit. How are you good at saving money? Like we're talking about, like, adult stuff. At least from what I would think is adult stuff, you know. If you had a chance to move somewhere, where would you move? I'm drinking water. Good old H2O. And people that know me personally know I'm not, y'all, I'm so bad at drinking water. But I'm trying to be better with my life. So, and I respected that. Because I think a lot of dating now, I think part of our problem as a society, no matter the race, we don't set expectations. Now, I'm not saying first date, you got to come out the gate. This is what I want. I'm trying to get married by this time. I'm trying to have this kind of house. I'm not saying all that. But a conversation should be had sooner rather than later. I'd rather find out what you want within the first few months of us dating than me devoting time and effort and energy into you in our relationship just to find out that you messing with like 3 other women. And don't get me wrong, us ladies, we know, we've all had that happen before. You dating a dude, he's sweet, he's nice, he's taking you out, he's doing everything you want him to do. Y'all do whatever y'all do, you know. And come to find out, that same thing he doing with you, he doing with at least one other woman. Now, to me, of course, that doesn't stop anybody from cheating. But at least if you do have that conversation, you can hold somebody accountable. If you don't have that conversation, dude or woman, because women do it too, the person could always say, oh, well, we never had that conversation, or I never said we were exclusive, or we weren't in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But if you have that conversation with somebody, you can tell them, no, this is what we agreed to. This is what you said. And then you can take whatever actions from there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So, yeah. I respected the fact that, y'all, this is a whole mess of mess. I respected the fact that we had that conversation. So, we had a conversation. And it is what it is now. We together. That's my little boo or whatever. I'm his boo or whatever. And that's how it is. So that's pretty much what's been going on with me over the past few weeks. Just trying to be a better Tonya, not only for you guys, because if I'm coming up in this thing sad and crying and boo-hooing and stuff, like I said, I don't want no salty nachos. I don't want to cry all up in my food, you know? So not only for you guys, but for myself, especially for myself as well, you know? Y'all, this is a mess. I got like -2 chips up in here. All this is toppings. So what I did was I got a little bit of chips. I'm like, yeah, I got it. And then I put a lot of everything else. I ain't get y'all no bite. I ain't got no chips in here now. I literally have no chips. So I'm at least eat all the chips. But, so that's what's been going on with me. So what's been going on with y'all? How's life? What is up? I just been so tired lately, honestly. I get up at 5:15 every morning to, get myself situated to go to work. 5:15, y'all. I never thought I'd see the day where I had to purposely wake up that freaking early in the morning. I'm like, oh my God, daylight savings time, blah, blah, blah. It don't matter to me. You want to know why? Because when I get up, it's dark regardless whether we got an hour or don't. The only difference is by the time I get to where I need to be, it may or may not be light. Like the sun may or may not be out. I did warn you guys about me finishing this. I feel bad too because I know the Chipotle video, I couldn't finish it. It was so, y'all seen the rice. It was so much rice in that bowl. It was like 90% rice and 10% the rest of the toppings. It was so much. And then, it gets dried, blah, blah, blah. But I actually am trying to be better. Just period. You know what I'm saying? Just period in life. I do have a question for you guys, though. Were you guys watching? I'm so weird when it comes to TV and movies. I have a short attention span. And my boyfriend gets on me about it all the time. He gets on me about it all the time. Because, I'll be watching something. And then I'm over it. excuse me, I just get bored. And it's not a good thing because I missed out on a lot of shows because the beginning is really slow. Like, you know, those shows or movies that build up, you know? So the first season or two is kind of like dry. We establishing characters, plot development, blah, blah, blah. And then the last seasons are like, damn, I don't even make it. Y'all gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna tell y'all one. Breaking Bad. I got through the first season. And I was a couple episodes into the second season and I was over it. And it's supposed to be such a good show. Like, the ending is supposed to be superb. Please don't ruin it for me, because I do intend to watch it one day. Hopefully, maybe. But the ending is supposed to be superb. I have purposely not read anything about it, seen anything about it, heard anything about it. Like, I purposely cover my eyes to anything about that show. But y'all, that first season sucked the life out of me. I think I'm done. Nachos are soggy now, whatever's left. And it's mainly toppings. Say bye, y'all. Bye the rest of the nachos. But I will finish this thought. And I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Y'all suggest some shows for me to watch. I'm willing to give any show at least a couple of episodes worth of a watch. Again, keep in mind, my attention span is -2. I typically give shows a good 2 or 3 episodes before I decide if it's for me or not. And I gave Breaking Bad a whole. The reason I gave Breaking Bad so much was because or so much of a chance, was because it was supposed to be a really good show. I mean, it is, don't get me wrong, but it's a really good show. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, I'm going to give this a legit chance because I'm hearing excellent things about it. I lasted a season. I mean, and there's countless other shows and movies. Right now, I'm watching The Wire. Don't judge me. I've actually never sat down and watched it. HBO wasn't really big in my house, and you have to understand that I was pretty young when that show came out originally, so I never really got a chance to watch it. But I'm watching it. I'm on episode like 8 or 7. I'm a few episodes into the first season. Like, I just started it. And I can only watch it over my boyfriend's house because he's the one with the access to it. I don't have it over here. Or I'd be watching it now. But either way, I definitely wanted to come up here, give y'all at least a little bit of food love. You know what I'm saying? Flamin' hot nachos. They were delicious as always. I know I promised spaghetti. I'm not going to tell you guys when, because I don't want to be out here a whole 3 months past. I'm like, oh, spaghetti. So, I got you guys eventually. To the 3 people I shouted out, thank you so much for riding with me and rocking with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you to my 350 subscribers. I do believe it's 350 last time I checked. So thank you guys. We are on that road to 500. We're going to do big things over here. I love you guys. Every single one of you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support and the love. I know this was more of a serious type video. Just with me talking about things that I was going through while I was gone. But I'm good. I'm okay. I'll be all right. Y'all just keep doing you, be the best you can be. And I will see you guys the next video. Bye.